Hey everybody, Adam Savage in my cave with some graphical tools to exult over and to celebrate. These are two objects that we have covered on the channel before. They are from Maker's Cabinet. Noah Beer sent them to me. This is Iris. This is a circle drawing tool without equal, frankly. For drawing a nice circle, this is the most beautiful idea. It's not insanely practical, but good God, how beautiful it is. And I love this. And I love the ruler, the folding ruler that Noah also sent me. Well, he has sent me, yeah, I just want to point out, this is the kind of stuff Maker's Cabinet does. It's very, it just feels right. This is metric on one side, imperial on the other. These parts go together. They feel super positive. Just absolutely gorgeous work in a way that Maker's Cabinet makes tools that feel so good in your hand, you want to use them. That's how tools should be. Oh, right, this one lives like that. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, Mrs. Don't Try This, my partner, and I were talking. She was wanting to make a cutting board that was oval and asked me how to draw an oval. And I did a thing where I put two thumbtacks and a piece of foam core over a piece of paper and made a loop of string and drew an oval. The old classic way of drawing an oval with a string and 2 points. There was some trial and error while I figured out how that system worked again. Every time I do it, I have to kind of wrap my head around how it works. Well, uncannily, right after we had that interaction where I drew the oval and she was like, that was really cool, Noah sent me this amazing object, which is an oval drawing tool. And he includes a little letter. Please unwrap this tissue carefully. This is prototype version 4, and we can't wait to hear your thoughts. Oh my goodness. It launched on Kickstarter back in April, late April. We'll include a link to the Kickstarter in the description. Have a great time playing with Ellipso. That's what they call it. Oh, that's great. It's an ellipsograph inspired by Archimedes and his concepts around trammels and ovals. Okay, so here are the components of this are very straightforward. There is a rod with a brass pencil holding ferrule out at the end. That rod goes through 2 sliders in this X arrangement, which actually has a clear window in its center, and there's a good reason for that. And then there's also this black disc, which matters significantly into its operation. Here is how this works. So let us say you had an oval and you knew that the center part of your oval was here. Here's how you would draw that oval. You put the metal disc underneath and you bring your oval template over to it, and magnets hold it all together. Brilliant. Brilliant, super cool, since you're working on paper. Now, here's this other thing that I didn't fully understand mechanically, which is that when you have a relationship between these 2 pins and they're mounted to a pole, but they can move freely in their slots, they're only ever going to draw one size of a thing. They can only ever follow a single line. I didn't really understand that mechanically. I find that fascinating. So let's try, and I just want to, I want to get this so that the oval I draw stays on the paper. Right, let's move this way. There we go. Okay. So there you go. These are only ever going to move in those. I didn't realize that by locking them onto the same pipe, you actually locked their relationship with each other. So here is the final way in which Ellipso functions, is that you pop a pencil in there and you use Ellipso to draw yourself a really nice oval. Now, I said it locks them into a relationship. I want to trace it again so you see how rigid that relationship is. I'm actually trying to move it outside this. It doesn't. It is, these are married to each other. They live there now. Oh, I moved the whole thing. I guess you could kind of end up doing a sort of a spirograph, but that is it. That is a lot of beautiful brass for a really, really simple machine. I'm going to draw one more oval for you simply because it's just, I love the look of this. There we go. Also, that feel is so lovely. There's an aspect already to graphical artists' tools that is semi-magical. Opening up the desk drawer of a high-end graphic designer, you will find some beautiful pica rulers and sensitive equipment. And it all feels, to young me, seeing this stuff in my dad's studio, like, what is that? Maker's Cabinet makes these kinds of tools. They all have this kind of patina to them, patina. I know, they say patina over in the UK. We say patina. When I see this iris, when I first saw it, I might have even said this in the video, I understand that whoever made and designed this loves tools, loves using tools, loves the idea of tools as much as the function of the tools themselves. And that really seems to typify everything that Maker Cabinet puts out. I really, really appreciate this, Noah. Thank you so much for this. I have no notes. I have no notes. This is a magnificent piece of engineering. Thanks for sending it to me. Thank you guys for joining me. I'd love to hear about your favorite graphical tools to my fellow graphic artists. Let me know some things that I might not know about in the comments that I can go add to my graphical tool library. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. And while usually I use this space to tell you about new merch, I'd like to tell you about some classic merch. Specifically, my favorite thing we have ever produced, which is the Adam Savage Shop apron. I love it when people bring these to me to sign at my cons. But if you can't get to one of our cons, that's fine. You don't have to wait because we are selling both signed and unsigned versions of these aprons at adamsavage.com. Get yours today and start wearing it in.